Hey Mike, just wanted to go through and do one more while I was looking at this stuff here and breaking down some of the stuff individually. I know I just sent you the trout one, but if you happen to watch this out of sequence, it really doesn't matter. In that video there, I picked out this front foot and where my laser pointer is there, and watching you spin on that toe before you actually get your heel down. And we want to make sure, as we pick up and as we move forward in the swing, that we are actually getting that heel down. As soon as that toe hits, make that heel be the next thing down. Don't let that spin anymore. Okay? Get that angle set and get it down. Okay? The next thing I want to point out here, which your swing looks great. There's just little details in here we got to get ironed out and get some of your timing down. Okay? More of a forward move. I talked about that in the trout video. But what I like here, and I want you to focus on this row. I mean, we talk about this all the time. This is one of the things we're big on. And so I'll do the back elbow, I'll do the barrel, and we'll put one on the hands. Just everything's kind of related here. So as we start to move forward in the swing, look at the turn that you're getting here. Okay, and that's pretty good. It's not I guess exaggerated. If you watch that back elbow, it's not an exaggerated move. It is definitely coming back towards where your dad's at here in the camera, and that's what you want. Okay, you see how that's working? Okay, and I mean, if you just focus right here on this elbow as I go back and forth with the framework, that's pretty good. All right, and that's a tough movement to teach, and I think you're doing a lot of that just from practicing, and some of it's probably natural too. Okay, hands and shoulders are doing a great job staying together. Okay, and finally, if you get your heel down faster, you'd be in a little bit stronger position to hit. Okay, and understand too, timing is a little off, and I think the best way for you to time this up is just a swing. I mean, we got to get you taking some more BP with an arm. There are a few things that we can do together with an arm just to get you to time it. I know I introduced it a little bit when we met on Monday, where you can just see my arm coming forward and you getting comfortable on when to start your leg lift and when to stop. Again, for you, I think this leg lift is something that I think you should continue to pursue. And I don't think we need to change it right away. I don't think we even need to reel it in. I just think you need to get comfortable using it. So whatever it is, I mean, if it's starting it a little earlier, I don't think we should worry about working on it necessarily in games. But you're definitely getting set a little too quick. Okay. So if that foot stays down, I mean, you can see where the baseball's at here. All right. Right there in my circle, and you're set, man. You're pretty much ready to go. And this is after you have already spun out on your toe a little bit. So, man, you are way in front, and I realize the pitching probably wasn't the best, but we can't make excuses like that. As a hitter, you've got to make adjustments to what you're getting. The flip side would be true. I mean, if you're facing a guy that was throwing 100 miles an hour, you would have to make an adjustment on that side, and you're certainly not going to make an excuse about how great he was and how hard he was throwing, right? I mean, the competitor in us wants to make adjustments and hit and do well no matter the circumstances. So you're getting set way too soon. So maybe experiment a little bit in BP and get the leg kick started a little sooner. Let it hang up a little longer. One thing I've noticed with Mike Trout, if you watch that Trout video again, and I can certainly send one of just Mike Trout to you, he actually makes an effort to push that leg down from his kneecap. He'll bend that leg and straighten it out a bit and push that thing down towards the ground when it's time to get it down. Okay, and that's stuff we can work on and talk about as well. But I just wanted to point out where the baseball's at and where your foot's at here. Okay, top half of your swing looks great. I think, like I said, with the hands the way they are, I know I got off on a tangent there, but the hands where they're at, the posture here with your back, everything looks good. I mean, it really does from this angle. And as that ball continues to travel, what I'm excited about is a turn. It's not really a hand-activated swing. In that area all this area through here, that's a good shape. You know, the arms are in good shape. That area never changes. Okay, so if we were looking at it from the other angle, it'd be all daylight, and that'd be great. Okay, so it looks good. I mean, you're covering. If you look at your barrel path there, if you really focus on your barrel path, if you go back a click here, focus on your barrel path here and how deep it is. That's bat speed. It's quick. You're covering it quick. That's Nike swoosh. I mean, you're gonna make contact with a lot of balls, a lot of pitches. But you chose a pretty bad pitch to swing at here. I think you know that. And you're just in front, man. You're just really, really, really out in front of everything, getting that foot set way too early. Okay. So keep this in mind. You know, I don't want to be so negative in these videos that you can't, like, oh, there's just nothing positive to focus on. You know, Mike, you're a very good hitter. There's no doubt about it. I don't want you to take these videos as me criticizing you necessarily, as just pointing out these little things that make you better. Okay, and that's how we get better. Just pointing these things out. Okay, and these are, mind you, just little nuances in your swing that just takes practice. Okay. So I hope this made some sense between this and the trout video. I'm gonna keep diving into these videos here. I really like these because this is game footage. But in the meantime, you know, I don't know what if it's even possible, but I'd love to get some center field footage of you timing a baseball, and we'll look for some on YouTube of big leaguers timing it, and we'll see how close you are to where they're at. And that's really the best way to tell, because if the pitcher's arm's coming up, you start to pick up, and we can see how fast you get your foot down in comparison to some of this big league timing. So, but again, there's the ball as I circle it, and I just want you to see it one more time. Your foot's, I mean, you're ready to go, and that ball's, I mean, it's hard to say exactly, but I don't think it's quite reached the dirt yet, where the cutout's at. Okay, so you're better than that. Everything's going to be fine. There's nothing to worry about. It's just little things in your swing that you know, just need fixing and need correcting. Okay, we'll get that timing down, man. Keep working at it. Keep staying on the tee. Keep going to those extra workouts that they're having here over spring break. Everything's going to be just fine. All right. Let me know if you have questions, and I'll be watching more video here of yours the next couple days. Okay. Take care.